Strong Enough to Break tells a very personal story of three human beings, you know, trying to make music and live their lives. There was a very key moment in the middle of 2001 when I think we went from trying to make a record to trying to get a record made.
I think you see that very clear moment,
yeah,
which you kind of don't forget, and I think that defined a lot of what happened with the rest of the record.
for sure.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Well, thanks. I'm confused. Who's on the phone right now? It's Sterling?
Sterling and Jeff.
Sterling and Jeff. Everybody's on the whole gang.
I have a number of things to talk to you guys about.
Okay.
Starting with the three songs that I've heard so far, Greg.
Yeah.
You know, I think honestly, Dancing in the Wind was always a song that doesn't even need to be on the album. I think underneath, I think there's some very nice things about the arrangement, but my basic problem with it is that it kind of drags and plods along right now. Hey, I think is better, and I think this is a good version of the song, but not an amazing one. You know, at this point, I don't think we're nearly as strong as we were on the last record.
Jeff,
I promise to be honest with you, and that's honest.
That's honest. Well, I mean, I think you'd have to understand our position if what we just heard completely enrages us. I mean, to be honest, you have 23 killer songs.
But we don't have an album. So now this leads you to a combination of my listening things again to getting some feedback from Glenn and John Shanks. John actually is very into this. I was very excited about working with you guys, and I got that same sense from him. And we don't have you know, an album's worth of songs that will combine to make a great record. Glenn was even less impressed with the material. Glenn's feeling is that the best thing to do would be for you guys almost start from scratch. You know, he felt that it wasn't a step forward artistically.
Is he saying it's too pop? Is he saying it's not moving forward towards the rock side? Is it not modern enough? Is it not fitting in radio format right now?
Yeah, he may. I mean, I don't think he's articulated it enough.
So we're gonna move forward on a record with an unarticulated statement.
What would articulating that feeling? How would that?
Because if he wants to make Britney Spears or if he wants to make Limp Bizkit, that changes our perspective on what record we're doing. That feels a lot like old Hanson to me, and I'm wondering whether in your head, if that is maybe where you're going, and we're trying to go in a direction which is more organic than that, and maybe that's part of our problem. We're not afraid of working with Glenn Ballard, but the idea of writing an album from scratch sounds insane. There are so many good songs here, and I say that we don't have an album is shit.
You need to listen to the last 4 songs that we sent you, and if you don't get it, you don't get the band.
You know, that instinct here that we have good things, but that we're not even at the point where we were on the last record.
You're talking about the last record and where the last record was. You were not even there when the songs were picked. We had already written the songs. We were in the studio getting ready to go.
we so are trying to get where you're coming from, and so help us out here. I mean, we do not know what to tell you when you tell us after we've written song after song and devoted so much effort into getting inside of your head. Our focus has been every day, how do we get Jeff Finster, how do we get you to feel a part of this music? Jeff, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do with what you told us? Because we're frozen in a flabbergasted state.
What I want you to do is, I would like you to work with John, kind of give it your best, and be open to him.
If you want us to work with John Shanks and dive in, then that's what we're going to do. But you got to understand our extreme frustration, and I think we all need to sit down and talk face to face.
I want to keep the process moving forward. That being said, with putting all my cards on the table, you are the artist, I'm not. You know, let's give it a shot as we did with Greg Wells. Let's see where it takes us.
Okay. Well, here we go. We got to get back to working. Thanks for your time, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks.
Guys, thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.